share. Good. Okay. So what is the screen project? PowerPoint will come. Okay. So in that course of this discussion, so only thing we need to know that how the loving exchanges between Radha and Krishna took place, and what are those different burn likely Vrindavan, and how that has been established, and how we wanted to learn something so that that can imbibe our own emotions towards the loving relations of Radha and Krishna. So, in essence, there is no difference between Vrindavan, Braj, or Braj Mandal. So, it was founded especially in this age of Kali by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It means, does it not exist? It existed, but by the time Lord Chaitanya appeared in this world and he came to Vrindavan, he found it's just a little bit pond of Radha Kund. There is, huh? Yeah, yeah. So the little bit ponds here, there. So there is no way that they are able to get the release. Only the pure devotees, those who can find it out. Just like Prabhupada himself revealed, yesterday Vaisesika Maharaj was saying the class, right? Sukadev Goswami and Vyasadev, and the women are able to, uh, they perform different behavior by seeing Sukadev, they didn't care, but when she, so the point is that Acharya has revealed themselves to us. When the Acharya revealed, then only we are able to know the glories of the Acharyas. Means when Prabhupada was in India, people did not even recognize. Means when he was a pure devotee, it is not that he became pure devotee in 1966. He is a pure devotee in 1974. He is a pure devotee in 1947, and he was a pure devotee in 1960. So, but the thing is that the glories are not known to the peoples unless they reveal to the other. Oh, thank you very much. This is so. Having said that, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, welcome. Having said that, we just like to bring first to understand, good, that the Brajmandal Dham and how the Brajmandal Dham. So it was the gift of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his disciples, the primary disciples. The Braj Dham, the Vrindavan Dham is situated, the town is situated today. It is a gift of Lord Chaitanya to the entire humanity. And he wanted the Braj Dham to manifest and people take release. So if you see Brajmandal Dham, when you call Brajmandal, just like Brajmandal is a county and Vrindavan is a city within the county. So in the city and the county, when you see, then you will be able to know. Let's see the here, Braj Mandal Dham. So when you know Braj, 12 one, 12 forest, and Braj means to progress, to reach, to have a glimpse, and to give farewell. And also, it is the people, crowd of people who is having cows. That's why stables where cattle are kept, especially the cows or the bulls are kept in this particular land. That's called, it's a Braj Dham. And Sambraj means it's also the Omen mixture with this, where the main populations of the gopis who perform a task to please the Brajnath, which is Lord Krishna. In terms of mandal, just like we have three parishrama, Braj Mandal, Navadip, Mayapur Mandal, and Sri Kshetra Dham, Sri Kshetra Mandal. Mandal is likely a circle where we are completing certain from point A to point A again coming back. So in those circles, the Braj Mandal, so Braj Mandal means there is a Braj Mandal Parikrama. That means you are covering the entire Braj Dham. And how many the Parikrama started? Three major Parikrama, Braj Mandal Parikrama, 1 month, and Sri Kshetra Parikrama, 1 day. Navadip Parikrama is 9 days. So I have, by Krishna's mercy, able to do probably all of them. Sri Kshetra Parikrama we did 2 times. So Sri Kshetra Parikrama is what is the difference between the acharyas and gurus are taking to different places. That's a visit, pilgrimage. So parikrama has to happen in the certain time only, which is on the Kartik Mas, then Margashira. Margashira Panchami, that is the day uh, the Sri Kshetra Parikrama happens in the month after 5 days of Kartik Purnima. And then Navadip Parikrama happens just before Gaur Purnima. and Braj Mandal Parikrama happens in the month of Kartik. So if you see the entire picture, this is the Braj Mandal Dham. So Braj Mandal Dham, the square meter was exactly given 84 crores by Janhavi Mataji. So she came and she found out which is Braj Mandal and which is not. Then she has made the kind of Lakshman Rekha, right? So she has pointed out. So it covers with the two states, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. When you do Govardhan Mandal Parikrama, you find out suddenly you are in Rajasthan border, and then you come out to Uttar Pradesh. So in this Braj Mandal Dham, you'll find out another way of looking into this. So I'm giving a just a gist of repeating the same, but still it is helpful. The Braj Mandal is divided by Yamuna. You see the Yamuna center, and it is the Braj Mandal is a shape of a lotus. So just like it has lotus petals, and it is covered eastern bank and western bank. So in eastern bank you have 5 bun, and western bank has 7 bun. And in the eastern bank, Prabhuji, did you send the link in the? There are a lot of people calling me, and also the Zoom link or YouTube link to Trively and audio. Thank you. So in the eastern link, in the eastern bank of the Yamuna has a 5 bun, and the presiding deities of all the bun is Baldev. And the western side is the presiding deity is Krishna. So when Bajranath, the great grandson of Krishna, when he installed the structure or the statue or murti of Lord Krishna, so he installed into 4 places. The 4 original, the deities, which is installed in Mathura, Vrindavan, and Dausi, and in Govardhan. So they are known as special names. Govardhan is called as Haridev, and Mathura is Keshavdev, Vrindavan Govindev, and Dausi it's called Baldev. So these are the 4 principal deities installed by great grandson of Krishna. And then also additional things, which is the Brinda Devi and other things are there. I'm not going into details. But this 4, when the statue, 4 murtis or 4 the deities of Krishna was installed there, so it has been worshipped, and there is a Mughal Empire attack and all the things which has transferred to Jaipur, and then it moved to Karoli and various degrees of things. So then after that also there is the Vrindavan Dham has been established, and Prabhupada, when he was writing his commentary, he said currently in Vrindavan itself there are 5,000 temples, small to big to medium to home based, whatever it is called. There are 5,000 temples in Vrindavan, which was there in Prabhupada writing commentary. We don't know right now, it may be much more. There are probably 500 big temples, which is different sampradayas, different people establishing in Vrindavan Dham. So that's the story of the things. I am just giving some of the little pictorial stuffs. So Brajmandal Dham Parikrama organized by Krishna Balram Mandir from ISKCON Vrindavan. They organize every year. So which takes many sannyasis and many brahmacharis. They used to go along with them. So there is a process. It can start from Visram Ghat and then ends in the Visram Ghat. So Mathura is also part of the Brajmandal Parikrama, just like Vrindavan. So similarly, so this Vrindavan Dham, if you go, only thing is you need to walk all the way around. Means when you're walking, that means you are serving Krishna. Parikrama means basically you're massaging Krishna in the way you are parikrama, giving in the entire, either you do the Vrindavan Parikrama and all this. But the original Parikrama which was given by our Acharya and Srad Goswami is Govardhan Parikrama. That was the only Parikrama which was authorized in the scriptures, authorized by the Goswamis, especially Sanatan Goswami. Every day he used to do Govardhan Parikrama. And then when he became very old, 80 plus, still he used to do, and Lord Krishna said, "You're too old, Baba, don't do it." Madan Mohan came and says, "But nevertheless, I will, I love to do it." So, but right now in the lifetime, if you do one, that's also a great achievement. So they have been doing. So there is big story about those Goswamis. So now if you see, there are some hints to give you an impression. ISKCON Gosala is there, Krishna Balram Mandir is there. Then there are various ghats, and you can see the Yamuna. And there are in Vrindavan also lot of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called pastimes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the Purnima, Sharadya Purnima, and remained until Kartik Purnima, and then he returned back to Jagannath Puri. Then he sent his disciples back to Vrindavan. Who are those disciples? Rupa and Sanatan. Then followed by other Goswami joined them. So just giving again, so the later part of this one, then Akrur Ghat, during the time from Vrindavan to go to Mathura, there will be an Akrura Ghat, where Akrura was able to see Lord Krishna and Balram. When he deeped into Jamuna, then he was able to completely see the Vishnu form or the Ananta Shesha and the whole Vaikuntha he saw inside the Jamuna. That's where Akrura Ghat is there. And there is Bisram Ghat. So Bisram Ghat, the name itself, you may know that when Krishna killed Kansa, so when Krishna killed Kansa, then he was able to come and take rest. That's what it became Bisram. Bisram means resting ghat. So because that is the ghat, now also if you go, you'll find the cooling effect of Yamuna is coming there. I was there sitting half an hour and I realized it is also still Bisram Ghat because Krishna has come there, Krishna Balram, after finishing Kansa. They feel tired, so they want to take rest here. This is the ghat. And in the Bisram Ghat also nearby, in this particular areas, you will also find out a temple of Kubja. So Kubja temple is there also. So the Kubja is also awarded as a queen of Krishna. You know the Kubja story, right? So she was also considered, and there was a temple near to that one in the Kubja. Those who are ugly faced or they wanted to get some material, opulent things, worshipping or giving something to the Kubja temple, they will be also benefited because Krishna benefited a Kubja. So there are many Dharmasala and Krishna Janmashtami, the Janmasthan Mandir, which is right now a mosque and a temple, which is there also in Mathura. You will find out in this area. So Krishna was born and then he moved to Gokula. So, and there is various features you can see in this Brajmandal Parikrama, how people go. The Yamuna, there is a Yamraj temple. So in your lifetime, at least you prepare something for liberation also, so that even if you don't get pure devotees, don't end up in hell. So the Yamuna, because Yamuna is the sister of Yamraj. So when they are children of sun god. So when Yamraj means when you please the sister, the brother is also happy. So they have a commitment. If somebody comes in this ghat and perform, there is a Yamuna Yamraj temple and perform some sacrifices, make a deep, and whatever it is, a mundan or anything you do, then you are relieved. Yamraj say, I'm okay, I take it out, this guy, file. So if you do that one, your file will be out from Yamraj. Okay. So please make sure. Then there is a Pipaleshwar Mahadev and Padmanabh Mandir, Amrish Chakra Tirtha and all. So in these sections, if you Mathura to Madhuvan, which is Madhuvan is Dhruva Maharaj also perform the pastimes. Now we'll just read little bit of 12 forest before we go to the. So let's repeat after me. Say Belavan, Lohavan, Bhandiravan, Mahavan. Then this is the one presided by who? Balaram, eastern side. Okay. And then Mahavan, which is the Gokul, is there. Mahavan, that's the one. Western side of the bank is Talavan, sorry, Madhuvan, Talavan, Kumudvan, Bahulavan, Kamyavan, then Khandiravan, we have Brindavan. So that's the 12 main forest. So there is a sub forest are there. Means Brindavan is so big compared to if you go to which one? let's say Loha one or Kumud one. Kumud one is very small. It may be just like San Jose city is the biggest, right? Maybe there's a small city which has only 5,000 people, very small, where there is 5 lakhs people. So similarly, there are some bonds which is itself is huge in terms of their size and various pastimes. And some of the things are just like Kumud one, where all the gopis and Krishna's associates, they went back to Golak from the Kumud one, where the aeroplane came and then they boarded. It's like onboarded tickets. Then they went back to Golak Vrindavan Dham. So that's likely the Kumud Ban. So there are different bonds has its own significance, like Bahula Ban, just in the cow and the tiger pastimes. Then you'll find out Vrindavan has unlimited pastimes of Lord Krishna. So there's nothing much in the Loha Ban. There was a forest where the Lavanashura, it was killed from the Lakshmana's time. And then it was mentioned one of the Krishna's various confidential pastimes. But nevertheless, all these bunds, which is very situated, and Krishna has performed unlimited pastimes in those bunds. Just like Kamya Band, if you go, which is all desires are to be fulfilled. Just we know about the various bonds. So now we'll talk about little bit on the 6 Goswamis to do, as I mentioned, how to learn the Vrindavan through the 6 Goswamis, right? What they did and where they stayed. And so we may not go that depth of the things, but we wanted to see that Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So these 6 Goswamis are principal disciples of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That means, so all of them or most of them are born not in Vrindavan. So Rupa and Sanatan and Anupam are 3 brothers born from the one Brahmin, which is originally descended from Karnataka Shastra Brahmin, but they settle in Ramkeli in East Bengal, and then they are doing their sadhanas. So Rupa Goswami and Sanatan is the eldest, middle is the Rupa and Anupam. And Anupam has one son, his name is Jiva Goswami. They have a different original name. So Rupa and Sanatan was name was given by Lord Chaitanya when he first met in Ramkeli. He said that Rupa tumi ama puratana das. Means Mahaprabhu said, Tumi ama puratana das means you are my oldest servant. So he said that I know you now. What is the no? You are my oldest servant. So Mahaprabhu said to Rupa Goswami like that. And so Sanatan Goswami same. So in these Goswami, as you know, our Gaudiya Vaishnava system is founded based on संबंधे अविधेय प्रयोजने तृतीयार तत्वेरे प्रमाण Gaudiya Vaishnava Sakshat Darshan. Means in this Gaudiya Vaishnava is founded in these 3 principles, which is Sambandha, Avideya, and Prayojana Jnana. So what is Sambandha Jnana? To know the relationship with God, that I am a spirit soul, God is a super soul, I am in Maya, I am conditioned this much, etc., etc. And then how God is great, how God is giving me food. So this is coming under the Sambandha Gyan, that I am a part and parcel of Lord Krishna. But Abhideya is to know your constitutional position, different aspects of devotional service. Like, okay, you get up early in the morning, you do achaman, you perform, you do not need to give, you don't wear chappal to go inside the temple, etc., etc. So these rules and regulations of certain degrees are coming under the Abhideya Gyan. So there is Avidya Gyan. And Prayojan means if you know those things, Avidya, okay, I don't wear chappal in the kitchen. I am using my right hand to offer the Lord. I am performing the ritual of Krishna, of Narayana, of Madhava, of Tadata. And I am performing all these rituals and everything. But Avidyas, you are perfect. But what is the value if you don't know the Prayojan? By doing this one, is the person sitting there is happy? You are doing, sometimes said that the mother said that I am doing everything for my son. I am making you sandwich, I am telling you this. But are you really knowing means knowing the heart of your child, what he wants? We are making ritual that he has to fill some protein and some fruits and all you're putting it. But second thing is, it is tasty for him or not. Is he liking it or not, right? That's the thing. So prayojan comes on the bhav of the ruchi or bhav that what exactly God likes. We are in the Abhidya means what we need to eat, we are offering to the God. But the prayojan tattva comes what God wants and we adjust it. So these gurus, just like Sad Goswamis, they are everybody is all of them tattvas are good in their heart. But in essence, the difference, the definitions is they are prominent in emphasizing something. So Sanatan Goswami is prominent in emphasizing on Sambandha Gyan. Rupa Goswami is prominent in emphasizing on Avideya Gyan. And then Jiva Goswami has written the Sad Goswami, sorry, the Sad Sandarbha, the Tattva Sandarbha, Priti Sandarbha, Prema Sandarbha. You have read, right? So those Sandarbhas are divided into first four is Sambandha, fifth one is Avidya, and sixth one is Prayojan. And Raghunath Das Goswami, especially, and Raghunath Bhatt Goswami also, they are Prayojan Guru, means mostly on the loving relationship or loving relationship with Radha and Krishna. So this um, Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajanananda Mattalika, right? So when Srinivas Acharya is composing the Sada Goswami, he's saying Radha Krishna Padaravinda. Ravinda is lotus. They are lotus-like feet, and what they're doing, bhajana ananda. They are becoming ananda by performing bhajan for Radha Krishna Charan only. Their service is to only serve the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. And they are getting mad after doing such things. So we'll start with Jiva Goswami. Okay. So Jiva Goswami appearance is in Bhadra Sukla Dwadasi. His disappearance is Posa Sukla Tritiya. And his deity is Radha Damodar is still being worshipped in the Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan. His Samadhi tomb with the grounds of the Radha Damodar temple, and his Bhajan Kutir is preserved in Radha Kund near Lalita Kund. And according to following Gaudiya Vaishnavism, Jiva Goswami is considered to be the incarnation of Bilas Manjari, an eternal maidservant of Radharani. So all of these Goswamis are Manjaris. So what is the difference between Manjari and Gopis? So Gopis are directly interacting with Krishna in dancing or making the direct contact with what Krishna doesn't want or what Krishna wants, emphasizing the different things, and directly also associating with Radharani. The Manjaris are the second assistant of each Gopi has different Manjaris. They have also principal 8 Manjaris for each of them. And then they have 108 Manjaris. So the Manjaris are little tender, means they are not fully Kaishora like Gopis, and they are always eager to take an attendant service of the Gopis. So all our acharyas, which has been their confidential, you know, Sarup has been identified, revealed, there all of them are Manjaris. Yes. Yes. All the gopis. Ashtasakya are principal. There are hundreds and thousands because it has been said that there is a pastime where Radharani was heard that Krishna is having an affair with another gopi, Viraja. So when Radharani heard, she got angry and she started to go attack. So she has her chariot. And in the chariot, it is said that 3 million gopis sit in the first floor, the floor which is there. 3 million gopis. It has been there in the Shastras. I mean, then it goes the next level and next level. And there is, people just say Rath Yatra, you see Pandas are standing like this. There are some gopis are standing with the sticks and all on the other side. So there are millions and billions of gopis sitting in one chariot, all the gopis, and they are going to attack the gopis. So when the sound of the chariot is coming near to the Biraja river. Then Krishna has got so frightened because he saw the tumultuous sound likely the big attack. Earlier, Gopis, principal Gopis and called second manager. Looks like it's a big battalion. Whole NATO is coming, not one. So Krishna has felt very unhappy, and then Radharani came, and that's the whole pastimes came right to appear to this mortal world. So Radha and Krishna then asked Radharani first question. He said, "What is the black snake?" Now, when he's talking about that, then the black snake is definitely will be inside the water. Krishna became a snake and hiding in the hiding in the water. Then Biraja was so troubled at the time that how to handle. Then because she transported herself with the river, and then she has the six children, the sorry, seven children, and the youngest one was always coming, "Mommy, mommy, you are disturbing in my affairs with Krishna." And then she coursed, so it's a counter course going on back and forth. Then the seventh one became the ocean. That becomes the Bay of Bengal, where the Lord Jagannath is there. Then Biraja was there, and then Krishna consoled, "Don't worry, I am." Then Biraja said, "I am giving you the consolation that even if you go, you will be next to God. So Lord Jagannath will be there." So Biraja, so the youngest son is the Bay of Bengal. So by taking a bath, it's 1,000 bath in Ganga, in the ocean in Jagannath Puri. Because so these are also Mohodadi, right? Mohodadi tithe jahi Mahaprasade. Mohodati tulanya nahi se Gange. So even Mahodadi means, this is called Mahodadi means the great ocean, because Lord Jagannath's favorite, and this is the blessings of Krishna in by Golok himself. So anybody takes bath, don't consider you are just ocean bath, salt water. It's more 1,000 times bathing in Ganga. So coming back to your point, yes. So all these when these Goswamis, as I mentioning, so today we'll be just discussing in a not in a chronological or anything informal way, whatever comes. So when Jiva Goswami has written many books, and one of the book called Gopal Champu. Gopal Champu, Purva Sandhya and Uttara Sandhya. Purva Sandhya, 33 chapters. In one of the chapters, 6 chapters, Gopal Champu, Jiva Goswami has explained the Leela of Radha. So just like we know, the Radha is also, there is three Radha, right? That is called Kamya Radha, Bama Radha, and Vrishavana Nandini Radha. So what does the things gives? So he was mentioning in Gopal Champu, Jiva Goswami, just like Kamya Radha is aspiring to meet Krishna, like those who gone. The original Radha doesn't live Vrindavan. Just like Krishna also doesn't live Vrindavan. So original Radha also doesn't leave Vrindavan. So where she goes? So the one then who went to Kurukshetra, is it Radha? Radha is already there in Vrindavan. So the one Kurukshetra, that is called the Kamya Radha. Kamya Radha means desiring to always associate with Krishna no matter where he is. So no matter where Radharani, where Krishna is in Chandra planet, they will go. And there is a Bama Radha. Bama Radha is getting more obstinate in terms of when Krishna left to Mathura, then Radharani is feel so much of separations. Then Radharani committed suicide, right? She jumped into the ocean. You know the story. So Radharani jumped. So who are these? Who are these Radha? Radha remained the original Radha. That's what. So that Radharani jumped into the ocean, and then it became like Satyabhama story. You know the story, or shall I tell it? I Okay. So when the Bhama Radha, when she was jumping into the ocean out of the separations of Krishna, then there is nothing, we die. But Radharani is, she's the supreme goddess. What is that? The water or fire, anybody can extinguish her. So when she jumped into there, finally she was drowned. So, or by the dynasty, sun god, he appeared and took Radharani to sun planet. So Radharani stayed in sun planet for some time. So in this time, see out of this one, during the time of our jumping, the what is that called? Necklace? No, Mataji, Simantak. Huh? Simanta jewelry, that jewel, right? Women wear to break their hair. So in between. So it fell down, right? So it fell down. So sun god collected that and they went. to sun planet. So by the time when they are reaching sun planet, so Radharani asked for, um, oh, where I am, because she was not sure. Oh, you are in my home, because I have a feeling of my daughter, because Surya Dev is sometimes considered an incarnation of Vrishabhanu. So I'm considering you are the my own daughter. So I wanted to have you. And Radharani's mercy also to be there in the his her father's home. So then also other Sakhis, Lalita Sakhi also jumped. So they are manifested into different names. So in this way, when Surya Dev gave this son daughter, then she appeared as Satyabhama. This Bhamaradha's a secondary incarnation as Satyabhama. So Krishna's favorite is who? Satyabhama is very favorite because she knows the art of pleasing Krishna. One is you are formal. Formal means you are a formal wife, you know everything, awe and reverence, like Rukmini, which is very humble, everything. But sometimes Krishna wants somebody to challenge me. But in Dwarka, nobody can challenge Krishna. Krishna comes when they bow down, wash his feet, chamar, everything. Nobody wants to disturb Krishna. But Krishna wants to be disturbed. So little bit Satyabhama disturbs Krishna. Oh, I want this. Can you get me Parijal? Then they go. Then go for picnic or somewhere else. Then Krishna takes Satyabhama. Because others will be little, not afraid, but kind of a awe and reverence is there. So Satyabhama is there. So similarly, so the Samantaka jewel, the story from Krishna book, that came from Radharani Samant, which has become such a big affair by Satrajit, King Satrajit. So these are the story which has appeared from here. There is a connections. So that means Radha is absent here. No, Krishna can become 16,108. Radha can also become some, isn't it? We can't just give everything credit to Krishna. So that's why when Radharani, this is the Bhama Radha, and Kamya Radha is the one which Kurukshetra and all. There is also a description. And Vrishabhanu Nandini. Vrishabhanu Sut, what is the song? Hmm? No, 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 no. This Radhika Stava. Vrishabhanu Sute Devi, Pranamami Haripriya. Yes. No, there is, I'm forgetting that. Jaya Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Vrishabhanu Dadhi Navasasi Lekhe Lalita Visakha Di Jata Sakhi Gane Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Yes, I was looking for that word. Vrishabhanu Dadi Nandini. So this one, this Vrishabhanu Nandini, we are the actual worshipper of the Vrishabhanu Nandini, who is the real Rashika. This is the real Rasa. This is actually Bhava to the stage, but this Rasika is in Vrindavan Rasika. Just like Krishna performed the important Rasa Lila, one which performed in the Sharadiya Lila too, then the original, the founded, concluded in Kartik Purnima, which is on the bank of the Yamuna. And there is another Rasa Lila which happened in the Govardhan on the Basant Panchami. And the third one which happened outside of Krishna is Siddhasram. So, so Siddhasram. So these rasas which happen, and there are many places Krishna did. This is Maharas. Maharas means which is like the ultimate rasa. There are various things happens in between Krishna's pastimes. So when uh, the Siddhasram pastime, which is coming from Garga Samhita, in one of the book written by Gargamuni. And there he's talking about the, these pastimes. So when the all the queens of Dwarka, because they know the depth of Krishna's prem with Radha and Gopis by associating with Krishna in Dwarka. So by Krishna's fortune, they got to meet the queen and the Gopis. Then the meeting happened in the place Siddhasram. So where all of them they met. And they are asked, the queen said, what is the, they said that whatever desire you have for Radharani, it is fulfilled. So you are fulfilling to an ant, to a jackal, to a fox, to dog and all these guys, but we are queen. Can you fulfill a desire? They said, Radharani was a little shy. What is that queen has to ask me a desire? And then we are the queen of Krishna. We consider ourselves lower than the maid servant. Then the queen asked, no, we wanted to, our only desire that we wanted to see Ras Leela. The queen wants to see, they're not, none of them are envious. So when the queen wanted to see Ras Leela, then Radharani said, yes, desire will not be unfulfilled. So they asked Krishna, sorry, they asked Krishna. Krishna said, Rasera Sarupo Thakurani Sri Radha. Even though Raslila, I am just a dancer, hired contract. I don't have any say in the Ras dance. He wanted to see, I don't do. It is because of their emotions and I just come to that state. It's not that somebody, even if Dwaraka I make all my arrangement, I won't be able to perform my skills. It don't move my leg or feet, or neither my bansuri will come with the blow of this sound. And here, Rasera Sarupa Thakurani, only Raseswari Sri Radha. So I am just an instrument. Nimitta matra bhava savasarji. Krishna says, he says, Nimitta matra bhava gopya. So I am just a nimitta here. Then they know because they are little reluctant, but anyway, they say, okay. Then by the mercy of Krishna, they approached Radharani. He said, go and approach Radha. Then they approached Radharani that this is our humble and submission. When Radha understood the humble submission, they are queen of Krishna. He thought something will be interesting, but they are asking, can you show us Rasalila? So Radharani said, yes. Then the divine arrangement by these things, and this is a big story. So there's a Rasalila performed by the Krishna and gopis. When the Rasalila performed, the queens are so happy. They're listening this one. Just imagine in front of them how Krishna is dancing. I thought Krishna is just sitting in a chair in the Dwarka hall like this and ordering and having soldiers. Is coming like as if he's coming straight, right? There are people, president of America, they will be staying only in the suit. When you see in the swimming pool, they feel like, is it? So the president is, we thought, I didn't know they didn't know dancing and not to dance. You know how to, even loving affair, how do you kiss your gopis and how do you, the interaction is so much charming. By seeing this one, we are feeling so jubilant. This is the best. Then they asked Satyabhama, oh, what is the thing? Then Satyabhama asked Krishna, actually. Krishna asked Satyabhama that, how do you like? This is the best dance, best rasa dance you have performed, Krishna. The best rasa dance. Then Krishna smiled as usual. Krishna doesn't say anything. Krishna smiled and said, well, you are saying if your Achyut Kumar is cooking today and what is this is the best food today. Means you can say today, this is the best food of the day. But you have to ask the audience, right? Or you have to ask somebody else. You have to ask Sachin Prabhuji, do you like it? Well, no, last year he did well, something. So similarly, when they said, Krishna, naturally, he told, oh, why not we ask gopis? You think that this is the best dance because they have been dancing with me. Why not you ask? Then they didn't realize that they have to ask again the gopis or how did they perform? They think they violated right performance card. Krishna, you did the best dance today. Then Krishna smiled and said, okay, ask the gopis. Then they went and asked the gopis and Radharani. What do you think? We felt that this is the best dance you ever did. Such I never saw such a charming, your every face, kumkum, all around. Things are fragrance, the wind, and your hair is loosened during the dance. Krishna is actually holding each of you in a completely joyful manner, even though we are present. Then their reply is different. Radharani's reply, Jahi nahi Brindavane Govardhane Taite ki koribe rase. Means this is likely in his our song, Gopal Champu song. Jahi nahi Brindavane Govardhane means wherever there is no Brindavan, wherever there is no Jamuna or Govardhan, what dance is dance? I don't feel the dance. So that means you have to aspire, and from that motivation, Lakshmi wants to become the gopis. So now I understand that this is not the one. The real perfection is still somewhere else. So he said that you have to become gopis in Vrindavan itself to be the full-fledged rasa. And that is not accessible to everyone. Even Lord Shiva wanted, one time he wanted to come, and then the gopis said, Lalita was the gatekeeper, somehow enter into. They said, hey, where is the Chandrika? Means one eye is there. What is this Chandrika gopi? Is a new gopi? Then they ask somebody cat told her, hey, what's your name? She was like, Chandrika. Somebody said, maybe Chandrika. Then they wanted to bully, right? New guy came. Then they said something we are feeling bad. This guy is making uncomfortable, right? Sometimes we all are in sync in sometime on the non-devotee comes. They don't understand what's going on. Then you all feel uncomfortable. In order to preach a non-devotee, you change all your orientations to that guy. So, right, sometime giving a class, I have to make the whole introduction. They feel bad that I said for one guy. So the gopis also, when they saw Lord Shiva, or I mean the gopis there, Chandrika, then they brought, because that girl is becoming, harassed, bullying by these gopis. Because Lalita was little soft. Okay, what? Tell me, calmly tell her. I'm Chandrika. My home is next to the Bhatkunja. She was giving all this explanation. Then finally, Krishna came. What is going on? Then when Krishna came, and Lord Shiva became Lord Shiva. Ki Trishul, what are you doing, Mama? Trishul, what are you doing here? The Lord Shiva cried at feet. Well, I'm so much enthused, and I wanted to come and join you as a gopi. Then Krishna said, well, that is good, but the gopis are feeling. Then gopis prayed. Obijan says, see, look, all your mood got changed. They are feeling. Obijan says, now you wanted to be gopi, then because in the meantime, actually, one gopi slapped him. Idiot, where are you? Well, so he said, actually, the slab is so nice to me. Lord Shiva was saying, the gopis at least, are harassing. They said, somebody, you go back, where are you from? Sometimes kids bully, right? So then Shiva because Lord Krishna, by his glance, he came to his original positions. Then the conversation is going on. The Shiva say, okay, you enjoy the rasa, I'll give you this place. That's where all the linga in Char main, linga is Bhagavan Mahadev is established in Vrindavan because he said that you are the gatekeeper for external people, means non-devotees, atheist, or what kind of they cannot come. And Lalita Bisaka, they are gatekeeper for Madhurya Bhava, gatekeeper. You may be a Das Bhav, then you are out. You are a parental Bhav. Yeah? Then why are you going to here out? So they are the gatekeeper only for those who are Madhurya Bhav. They are only allowed into the dance arena on the Rasalila. So when similarly, Jiva Goswami explained, so we are the real aspirer of Rasika Bhakta. Gaudiya Bhakta is actually the Rasika Bhakta because we have also our Maharaj, what is the name? Rasika Maharaj, right? The Aniruddha's incarnation. What is his name? No, Rasika Mahadev, right? So who is the guru in Remuna? Rashikanand. Yeah, Rashikanand. That's the one. So Rashikanand. So similarly, they are same with the incarnation of Aniruddha. He wants to also understand these pastimes of Krishna and Radha and Krishna, and they wanted to come down. So they're releasing the mellows in Remuna. Remuna is not different than Gopinath. So when they're releasing the mellows, the one person came, local Muslim guy, he's a fakir. They're fakir. So he's doing some magic. And he wanted to go around, and what magic he's doing, that he is walking in the what is that? Some bricks on the sky. He's from this to that place. He's walking without water. There is a canal is there. He's just walking about the canal. So he's doing some mystical things. And you are Vaishnavas, what mystical things? Then when Rasikananda heard this one, so he was brushing with Datun. Hmm? In the Datun, brushing in a brick, right? India, in the brick in the near pond. So he climbed in the brick with the Datun and he climbed the whole city. in the brick. He flew, it became an aeroplane. He flew the entire city with Datun. So when the fakir is just crossing this one canal from here to 10 feet, and he showed the entire one, and then came, you look, on the all villagers are looking, hey, they, Rasikananda is like traveling in the sky. He's coming. After finishing Datun, he came back. Okay, Datun is done, means my brush, and came back. But that is not our Vaishnava Siddhanta. Occasionally, you will find out some kind of mystical by the performer, but we should not limit ourselves that the Vaishnava Guru or Acharya is incapable of doing things. Or we don't want some cheap adoration. We jump back and forth. That is not the thing. Our mood gets distracted. Even Rupa Goswami, when there is a fight between any conventional leaders, they come, oh, you are defeated. They will say, yes, you want to give signature? I'll sign it for you. But Jiva Goswami, sometimes he challenged back, right? Because Rupa Goswami is a spiritual master. So same thing, those Vaishnavas, just like Jiva Goswami, when Jiva Goswami became, after his father's death, and then he wanted to join, she went to Navadip. He wanted to settle in Navadip. She went to Navadip. प्रभु हस्ते अग्ने धरी नवद्वीपे भ्रमण भ्रमण बुलाए चतुर्दिक नवद्वीपे everywhere. Prabhu means Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu gave a tour guide for Jiva Goswami, how much he loved. And Jiva Goswami said, I wanted to settle here and do my bhajan. Nityananda Prabhu should be happy. Jiva Goswami is coming and doing the bhajan here. But Nityananda Prabhu, after saying, no, your desh is Vrindavan, that is awarded by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu awarded them Vrindavan now, all the Goswamis. So that's, you go there. That you do bhajan there. Then Jiva Goswami came and joined Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and then also other than them, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami also joined. So all the Goswamis are pretty much in Brajmandal Dham. So that's Jiva Goswami has many books, as you know. He has written, Prabhupada say he the probably the greatest philosopher in this planet. He has written 4 times more than what Vyasadeva has written. 6.5 lakhs slokas. You do not know. 6.5 lakhs or something, which is triple than what Vyasadeva has written. 100,000 is Mahabharata, 18,000 is Bhagavatam, 62,000 is Skanda Puran. Like that, you calculate, which is 4 times more than what Jiva Goswami has written. And all of them are so authentic and so powerful. One of the things we can find out in Jiva Goswami's episodes, because they have given n number of books and shelters. And their main thing is in Vrindavan Dham, assisting Rupa and Sanatana. He edited Digdarshani, he edited Brahma Samhita, he had given commentary on Brahma Samhita, and he has given. So it is there. If Jiva Goswami's things, if you wanted to find out, you'll find out it starts with more, giving convictions about authority, principles, absolute truth. Then finally it ends in the mellows. So that's why his books are. Now we talked about a little bit of Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath Das Goswami, there is three Raghunath in Chaitanya Lila. One is Raghunandan Das, Raghunath Das, and Raghunath Bhatta. So Raghunath Das Goswami is awarded as Prabhu Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is a sloka in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He will say, "Ami तुमे हस्ते धरी समर्पिला कराइलु स्वरूपेरे तुमे रघुनाथेर आश्रय." He will say, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will tell that Raghunath to give it to Sarup Damodar. That Sarup Damodar, you take care of Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath Das Goswami is a son of a great Jamidar, Majumdar in Bengal. And there is a long story. So they are in Bengal, and then he wanted to get married because his another uncle doesn't have a child, so they have only one child. So finally they get married to one beautiful woman, but he wanted to quit. He wanted to go to meet Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda will not meet. So many things he has got through challenges. He has all emotions, devotions to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But his parents, then he said, no, finish your Grihastha ashram, you will go one day. But long story short, Raghunath Das Goswami then also end up in Puri. So in Jagannath Puri, when Raghunath Das Goswami ended with Puri, his father is so rich, he will send 10,000 gold coins. He said that he wants to feed Brahmins. Okay, 10,000 gold coins. There is an assistant. His servants will be there. He will be as a fakir going, but his father will send somebody and they will be like, okay, 10,000 gold coins now. He's feeling his mood distracted. So he'll go to complain to Lord Chaitanya. Okay, your father is sending, take the service. So same one when they are discussing about the devotional service. So Raghunath Das Goswami, you can see months and months. Sometimes he will not be seen by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he go and standing in a pandal free food. He'll be there and eating some free food. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he's not coming? Because he's doing his bhajan. Because he wants to avoid those of the assistants sent by his father, but finally get rid of them. Then Lord Chaitanya also help him. Then he wanted to develop Vairagya. Just imagine, by developing Vairagya also is so much of obstacles. The money is coming. We are hankering for 10,000 gold coins. Please worshipping God. Please send me 10,000 gold coins. And they are worshipping, please, how the 10,000 gold coins go away from me. Their father is so rich. So they are the Vairagya Bhav. So when the Vairagya Bhav is coming to Raghunath Das Goswami, then he's going. And he used to, have you seen Jagannath Puri, right? You go in one small area where you clean your feet, right? And then come. And then there is a sewerage water coming from Jagannath Puri to down. So he will be sitting there and in his hand, take this water and there is a few grains will come. He will eat that. Have you eaten that? It's coming there. That is Raghunath Das Goswami's, that is his bhojan, how he performed austerities. That is Raghunath Das Goswami, how he did it. That one coming. And Mahaprabhu, when he heard, Mahaprabhu is very, very happy in heart, but he was externally, why he is doing, please arrange something for Raghunath Das Goswami, my Mahaprasadam. So he will give some price, something. So sometime he will honor it. So Raghunath Das Goswami. So he has developed a deep emotions of Vairagya. Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so right. So this Vairagya Vidya, when he developed Raghunath Das Goswami, then finally Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order that you go and settle in Brajmandal. So Raghunath Das Goswami lived there, and Raghunath Das Goswami used to offer 2,000 Dandavat Pranam to Vaishnavas, 5,000 Pranam to Govind. How many? Almost. So he does offer obeisances, that much of chanting. We did 5 of, I know only Achyut Kumar can do that much. He does many obeisances to all the Vaishnavas because he has such a humble. We do it mentally, but he does physically. So there is no mentally. Raghunath Das Goswami physically, he offers Vaishnavas. So they may think I am a Goswamis. But nevertheless, see the humility of these Vaishnavas. So how much things he is doing? The holy name, 64 rounds of japa. And offering 2,000 to Vaishnavas and embracing them, resting 90 minutes and some days not at all. And he is also eternal constitutional position is Rati Manjari. Sometimes it says Bhanumati in Brajalila, but they are all the Manjaris. So when he is performing 40 years, chanting every day 40 years. So they are always performing this sadhana, Raghunath Das Goswami, and doing the lila. There is Radha Kund, next to Radha Kund. There is a particular samadhi is there, and his bhajan kutri is there, Raghunath Das Goswami. Have you seen? Yes, Raghunath Das Goswami is situated next to Radha Kund because when he was performing his bhajan, even Radharani personally came and put shadow onto Raghunath Das Goswami. When Raghunath Das Goswami, there is a Babaji Maharaj next to, he bought the chas because he used to drink little bit of chas, 100 grams in a day. So that's his everything, prasadam. When he got chas, he said that I got the chas from Sakhistali. What did he get? I got Sakhistali. When he heard, he threw it, bam, into this ground. Shakistali is Vraj, Chandravali's home. So Chandravali, no, we are Ekala Radhar Ishwaram. There is only one goddess we serve is Srimati Radharani. So she has that deep emotions towards Radha and Krishna. What is the time I'm checking? Can you go another 10 minutes? 12:15 we can have? Yes. Yeah, around 12:15, 12:20. First session we can have, and 1 o'clock again we'll jump for this one. 40 minutes should be good for lunch, right? Yeah, we started late. So when the Raghunath Das Goswami is doing, they have many pastimes. Even Tiger, there are many Goswamis, Tiger will come because nowadays this city is so powerful. What to speak of Tiger? Nobody can come. There much of big our vehicles are moving, car and various things. So Raghunath Das Goswami's only thing is he wants to make sure that his bhajan is never disturbed. And they are called Prayojan Badi. So they have always Gopinath in their heart. Just like Gopinath is a Prayojan Deva, Govind Dev is Avideya Deva, and Madan Mohan is Sambandha Deva. So when Gopinath and Raghunath Das Goswami, they have eternally and mostly deep every day in Radhakund, put tilak and performing his bhajan, always chanting the name of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In the moon, Govinda Nandini, Govinda Mohini, Govinda Sarvasya, Sarvakanta Siromani. So that is the mood of Raghunath Das Goswami, always remembering the bhav that Govinda, just like Radharani's. So we are in the Radha Govinda, we are in the Radha Gopinatha, and always I serve under the shelter of Sri Radha, because their job is to make sure the Radharani is pleased. Our job is to make sure Krishna is pleased. So, so Raghunath Das Goswami, in this way, he performed many pastimes. We talk about Raghunath Bhatta Goswami and then we'll end. How about that? And one, so before that, um, there is a place called Kosi in Brajmandal. Kosi is the entrance of, from Delhi, if you come, that's the beginning of the Brajmandal Dham. So when Radharani used to stay there and for a few days for their summertime, Vrishabhanu has various pastimes. So when Krishna came one day and knocked the door and he asked, when you knock the door, you will say, right, who is this? That is called Kosi. Prabhuji knows. Kosi means who are you? Kaun hai tum? Kosi, Kosi. Then say, I am Madhava. Oh, Madhava, it's a dead winter. How come spring come now? Oh, then then Krishna said, no, I am Syam. Syam? Why the black cloud has to come here? It's the dead of the winter. We don't need rain. Why are you coming here? Then Krishna will say, oh, I am Chakri, Chakradhari. So it's called Chakri. So he calls, I'm Chakri. Then Chakri is used for the wedding time. They put in a one chakra and then the woman Saptapadi. So they call Chakri that time in Brajvasa. Chakri, there is no wedding ceremony here. Why Chakri we need a Chakri? Who order? We never order a Chakri. Then finally said, I'm Krishna. Then also Radharani will talk about that to defeat Krishna. So then Radha and Krishna, because she was defeated all the time. So this will be going on forever in every situation, how Radha and Krishna's pastimes, and Radharani will always defeat Krishna by the riddles or by any argument back and forth. So now coming to Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is son of Tapan Mishra. And Tapan Mishra, you know that he invited in Allahabad and Chandrasekhar, Tapan Mishra, they are the two great personality. So they used to live in East Bengal. That's the birthplace of Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So when they live in East Bengal, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, um, when he was a child, Lord Chaitanya used to visit Tapan Mishra's home. And there is a lot of discussion. Dasamula Vidhi. Have you heard about Dasamula Vidhi? There is a book. Dasamula Vidhi, anyway, I don't want to bring. So it's a very nice thing you should know. Tattva. Yeah, that's the Tattva se Vidhi hai, Bhaktivinoda Thakur books. But originally it was the conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and just like Jaiva Dharma is very intense about Jiva, it has given also cut down the rituals, cut down certain things, and established pure devotional service. So anyway, so there will be many discussions will go with Tapan Mishra and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami will massage Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Every time Mahaprabhu comes after lunch, he will take rest. And during the rest, it is a customary in India to give more descriptions towards like massaging, giving comfort to the sadhu. So Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is born in a devotional family in East Bengal. His father Tapan Mishra, Vaishnava, and he will massage the leg. And also he came to Vrindavan and Vaishnavas including Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. So he was also called Kirtan Acharya, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, because he will sing the Srimad Bhagavatam in four different tunes, and both Rupa and Sanatana will come and listen to this Bhagavatam from Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, because the way he will be singing, it's unparalleled, as sweet as a cuckoo. And that's the one he said that his recitation was unparalleled, even Vyasadeva enjoyed it. So that means Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, that's the only goal. So they are likely Prajan Tattva. Prajan Tattva means where you are developing complete bhajan in terms of for Radha and Krishna. All the days, if you see Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, just imagine he's reading. There's the two things was given to Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. What are the two things? One is Srimad Bhagavatam, another is Tulsi Mala given to Raghunath Bhatta Goswami by Lord Chaitanya. And Raghunath Das Goswami also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave two things, Govardhan Sila and Gunjamala. So these are very precious. When your Guru gave you something, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave something, that's precious. So Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, when he received Tulsi Mala from Chaitanya's own, he offered it to Raghunath Bhatta Goswami and he kept it. And then also he gave Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is extremely attached to Bhagavatam, reading Bhagavatam. Then he gave it. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, he's, he went to again in Vrindavan and he performed his bhajan. And there is a pit where they kept Raghunath Bhatta's this Bhagavatam. Now also it is there. When he will be singing, the tears will come from his eyes and it will completely wet the Bhagavatam, but it never deteriorated the Bhagavatam because it is not like plain paper. It is from the our leaf, right? Palm leaves, palm leaves. So it has already preserved the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Raghunath Bhatta Goswami has remained. He has all the Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, 35, 40 plus years. They have all served in Vrindavan Dham. And also disciple, his main disciple is Rupa Raghunath Pade Prahu Moro Asa. Prarthana, there is Narottam Das Prarthana, but he's Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. So that's the one he said. Yeah, in his Samadhi pit, in one of the near Radhakund, there is no, and it's a village name. I forgot the village name. Yeah, it is still, yeah, yeah, in Braj Mandal only. Yeah, yeah, it is there. It's Bhagavatam is kept preserved. I hope it is still there, but it is. You can go and see, just like Chaitanya Charitamrita when it's written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. The whole things are there in near Radhakund, but the original was not in that place. But he has written next to the Radhakund, right? Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, they are Samadhi in Radhakund. He has written. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is the disciple and he has written. And he is also ordered by Nityananda Prabhu, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So they are um, in Ashtam Manjaris, like they are called, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is also called Raga Manjari, sometimes Rasa Manjari. So mostly popular as Raga Manjari, Raghunath Das Goswami as Bhanumati. So there are different Manjari's name which is there, and they are revealed. It is a Goda Ganodesha Dipika and other books, which is already the confidential revelations of each Vaishnava's acharyas, they are already given. So we do not need to declare ourselves, we are which Manjari or we are which Manjari Prabhu, we are we are which Manjari. So we don't need to, we are sadhana bhaktas. So we have not even completed our sadhana properly. So there is nothing to go with the rag and bhav to disturb that to the audience. But to remain there so that our swarup will be there. If you unnecessarily disturb, maybe your swarup will be again destabilized. So better to remain. So that's what remain in the Kanishta stage is the most authentic process instead of jumping into the bhava state unnecessarily. So our sting is praying to all the Goswamis that by their mercy only you come to, when you go to Vrindavan, Prabhupada says we are Rupa Anuga Bhaktas. Because Rupa is, Prabhupada is also given more Abhidayas, instructions, follows. Because sadhana bhakti, how to do. He did not touch too much provision. He gave more on Abhidaya. So we are like Rupanuga. Because by the time we know things, Krishna will reveal one day. You don't need to worry yourself that I am not and I will not be able to. But as long as you are thorough and loyal to the sampradayas, loyal to the acharyas, then things will be revealed. Okay. So I would suggest that in 5 minutes we'll take some reflection and then we'll end. And 1 p.m. we'll do and few more Goswamis and few more topics are there. We'll go through those details. How about that? So I'll take 5 more minutes for any, I don't know, is online people are there? Or we missed here and there. I hope there is a Zoom. Can you see, Prabhuji? Or our YouTube link is sent out? Nilamani Prabhuji, did you send it? The latest one. I moved to one Mataji 3 times here to go this Zoom that. Please apology. Okay, yes, Prabhuji. Use the microphone, they are saying.
Thank you, Prabhu, for taking us in the Vraj Darshan. Every year you do this out of your mercy, and then it's very nice for all of us. Thank you so much. So is Lord Shiva given entrance or is only guarding into the rasa dance?
Yeah, it is one time to get the taste, but he's guarding. He said that that is itself is service. So you do not need to join the rasa dance daily. Maybe the one, sometimes just like the rasa dance is revealed to some demigods also to see to some extent, not to participate or be as a gopi. They have to be gopi. Just like the call Belavan. We'll talk about that if time permits. So the Belavan is, it's a bale tree. Also Bandiravan, sometimes, which is next to the Belvan area. So Lakshmi Mataji went and performed austerity in Vrindavan in order to become a gopi. But she was not awarded by Krishna. Krishna said, without Radha's permission, I cannot award it. This is not in my hand. I'm saying Nimit Matra. So you are worshipping something impossible because you are Vaikuntha Vihari. You are already there serving. So that means you are not coming to the stage, but as you are demanding, we showed you be this whole ras things. But this is not Ashara, this is complete Madhurya. You need to be completely absent of being Lakshmi. So that is not possible. So similarly, Lord Shiva, which is there are many places. We'll talk about one Nandagram story of Lord Shiva in my next section, which will reveal you what is Lord Shiva's positions in Brajdam. But yeah, they are not technically full-time permanent gopis like H1 visa. Okay. Yes,
Prabhuji, in the first slide, Vraj meaning, one of the meaning is to give farewell, you said, and you wrote.
Yeah.
What does that mean by?
So to give favor means Braj means anyone which is giving blessings. They are giving, Braj means they are always helping or making you better. What you were yesterday, they are making it better. That is the Braj means. Once you enter into Braj means you are getting a benefit. You are getting a favor by default without worshipping also. When you touch your feet in the Braj Dham, that means you are getting benefit, irrespective of your prayer or not prayer. So that is Braj means. By default, it is giving you benefit.
This parikrama happened. You said the parikrama happened. What does that mean happened?
No, happened means that means in ISKCON we have completed those parikramas. So it has started by like Nityananda Prabhu in Navadip time, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur actually established officiating the parikrama. Earlier Mahaprabhu used to go and he will not go to his own dham for parikrama and all, right? Krishna will not go his own dham. Only devotees will develop that. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur officially established the Navadip Mandal Parikrama, and Bhakti Siddhant Maharaj himself established this Braj Mandal Parikrama, and he traveled where Prabhupada met in Radha Kund, right? That is the time he was doing Braj Mandal Parikrama. And then Jagannath Parikrama, which has started just 90s or 2000 somewhere else by Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj, they have found out from Navadip Mahatmya different books that day you do Parikrama. So Parikrama means because we are doing in Kartik, all the demigods and all the gods in the world, they come to Kartik in Vrindavan to perform bhajan. That's what when you do, you're basically pleasing everyone, all world. So similarly, Navadip same. And Sri Kshetra also that day you are doing means not a single temple in the world is missing by doing Sri Kshetra Parikrama. That means you have circumambulated the deities, you have performed Abhishek, you have performed given garland, everything by doing one Parikrama, Sri Kshetra Parikrama, which takes only 3.5 hours. You should not miss it. But it should be done in that day only, Margashir Mas, Panchami, that day it will come. Just after Kartik 5 days. Kartik Purnima after 5 days. Huh? Kartik Purnima after 5 days, Prabhuji. Margasir Mas, that's it. Margasir, not in Kartik. Margasir Mas. So that's what people come here, Kartik. Yeah. Margasir, which is before Gita Jan. Kartik Purnima, after Kartik Purnima. Margasir is Kartik. After Kartik, Margasir. Then Pausha. Yeah. Bhadra, Kartik, Ashwin, Bhadra, Kartik, Margashir, Pausha. Yeah. Margashir. Okay, your question, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So you mentioned that on the east of Yamuna, the Krishna is the,
Balaram.
Huh?
Balaram is the
East of Yamuna.
Yeah.
And then west of the Yamuna is Krishna, right?
Krishna, yeah.
So what is the, is there like a reasoning behind it?
There is no reasoning. It's a presiding deities, which is given. So they are kind of a maintainer for those five, and Krishna is mostly. So Balaram has performed many pastimes, and he is a prominent deities there. So Dauji, Gokul, so Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. So those are the things. Here, Radha Krishna, Radha Krishna, Radha Krishna, like that. So those are likely prominent areas. So they are likely presiding deities. So without the, just like presiding deities, right? For our earthly planet for this age, presiding deities, Narayan Rishi, they are the presiding officially the acharyas, right? For Bharatvarsha. Okay, Prabhu, yours?
I was contemplating on the Lord Shiva's service, Prabhu. You were saying that he was protecting as a in the outer periphery, right, to enter the Ras Leela. So I was thinking like how Shiva comes as Shankaracharya, and he's also protecting the inner devotional principles, keeping people who are not eligible to enter
entering the core of Bhagavatam. Yeah, they remain in Upanishads and all. That's it. That's your area. You play around here. This is your play area. This is our master's play area. So they are playing there and they're happy. They think that there is a bigger thing. No, it is only. They're all crocodiles and all things are there. But they're getting beaten by them, but they're playing. They think this good. But here, nice fish and all is there, but they're coming.
I have a question on, you were talking about three Radhas, right? One of the Radhas, Vama something.
Bhama Kamya and
Vama.
Krishavana Nandini, yes.
So she committing suicide in an ocean. So I was wondering, how do we see that basically? So there is no ocean near Vrindavan.
No, she didn't commit ocean. She committed in the Yamuna River.
Yamuna River. Okay.
Yeah, Yamuna River.
Oh, I heard it as ocean.
No. Yamuna River. The ocean part I talked about Biraja. Biraja pastimes, which is another gopi. Her name is Biraja. So when I was talking, Biraja is the river. She is also gopi.
Yeah.
That's the thing where there is a pastimes happen. She has the son, and her son, youngest son, is the Bay of Bengal, that ocean.
That end.
Yeah. Okay. You have also okay.
So in the last slide, you mentioned the There were like 2000 obeisances and all that. Along with that, there is a Mansi Seva written on that. What is, can you elaborate on that one? Is that some description? What kind of Seva you can do with the, is that with the mind? With mind?
Yeah, Mansi Seva means when you are diseased, when you don't have and you have desire. There are people who has no money, but they have desire to serve the Lord with diamond and pearls, right? So they do Mansi Seva because I am not capable, I cannot do. But if you have pocket money and then you say I'm doing Mansi Seva, I cannot pay you $108. I'm Mansi Seva, but you are capable of. So Mansi Seva is done where your emotions and bhav is there, but technically you are not having those assets. Or Mansi Seva, when Lord Krishna told to Sanatana Goswami, do Manusya Parikrama of Govardhan. But you are a young man, we can walk, right? Ajit Kumar Prabhu? And if you do our Mansi Seva, okay, I did in Mans. That's not. Mansi Seva is always used when you are traveling in Govardhan and then, okay, Gaurarti comes. If you are doing every day, then you chant Gaurarti there in Man. But at your home, I am there, I have already incense and flowers. Why Mansi Seva? We do the real Seva. That's the thing. One should not misinterpret these things. And we should not be an excuse. Mansi Seva should not be an excuse that I don't do it, okay, by Mansi Seva, you don't get benefit. Where Krishna is Bhavagrai, Antarjami also, right? He will understand.
Okay.
Okay, anything from the online? Let's take online. Anyone would like to say anything? Please unmute or YouTube. Oh, cha, cha. Yes, Prabhu.
You were saying that bath in the Bay of Bengal is so powerful, equivalent to 1,000 times of Ganges
Yes.
bath. So Bay of Bengal everywhere across.
No,
coast
in Puri only.
in
Mahodadi. Mahodadi
Puri.
is the area which is the Sri Kshetra. Sri Kshetra Mandal, just Navdeep Mandal, Braj Mandal. So Sri Kshetra Mandal is in certain areas. Only that part. Yes, Bay of Bengal itself is there, but only it has been mentioned about that area where you take bath, then you get unlimited benefits. Because it's Jagannath Puri, Lord Jagannath giving blessings, so that's the one.
Thank you.
You can go, all the ocean are connected. You can go Pacific Ocean also, it connected to that. But it is still there because cardinally Ganga and ocean is connected. I can say, in officially Manasi, I can say. But they are also benefit by taking deep in ocean. You get benefit, no doubt. In Amavasya days, generally take bath in the ocean. Okay. So no more. Then we'll go for lunch. Prabhuji, ready? Do Gayatri and then do lunch, everyone. Okay. Bolo Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Not lead loudly. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. One more. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. So we'll be joining at 1:05. Please, 1 o'clock. Sorry, what's the time? Can you make it 1 o'clock? 1:05. 1:05. So please tell them, those who are YouTube, we are pausing it. 1:05 again, join for our next session. Hare Krishna. Thank you. No, stop it, end it. Zoom, you can be there, end the live, and then again we'll start. You can do, probably, I don't know which one I click.